Filipino spaghetti. Good stuff. Oh, it's fun! Wait, what is Filipino spaghetti? By now, you are probably watching a lot of TikToks of people trying this Filipino dish. But where did it come from? There are a lot of stories, but the most common come from when the USA occupied the Philippines and brought the dish over. During World War II, there came to be a shortage of tomatoes, and in the natural environment at the time, the Philippines had a very difficult time growing tomatoes. So, how could we make spaghetti without tomatoes? And thus, the banana ketchup was born. That's right, ketchup made from the bananas. The Philippines had an abundance of bananas, so why not turn all of this abundance into something amazing? The inherent sweetness helped replicate the spaghetti and help stretch whatever tomato sauce they had left. And that, my friends, is Filipino spaghetti. Alright guys, the first part into making Filipino spaghetti is, it is not Filipino spaghetti without the wiener, specifically the super dyed, super red hot dogs. Why are they red? Who knows? But this is quintessential into making Filipino spaghetti. So how many hot dogs you add is really just how many you want, right? So, and if you're not gonna use all of it, you can just save it and eat it with your rice later. Duh. Now you don't have to sear it ahead of time. You could mix it when you make your ground beef mixture, but I like searing my hot dogs because I like them to get a little golden brown and like caramelize. A little bit of oil in the pan. Ceremoniously dump all our weenies into the pan. Okay, we're gonna fry these up until they're golden brown, and we're gonna take them out and we're gonna make the sauce. Okay, you see that there's a little bit of color, there's a little bit of brownness. Take it out. Now we make the sauce. Again, the sauce is gonna be super easy, guys. You could use whatever meat you want. You wanna do turkey, you wanna do chicken. I'm gonna be doing beef, 80-20. And then before we mix it up, we're gonna go ahead and season, because we wanna season every layer of your spaghetti. Chop it up. It doesn't need a lot of oil because the beef is going to excrete, sweat, release a lot of oil in itself. Now that your beef is brown, we are gonna add 1 onion. I have 1 whole yellow onion diced up. And then we're gonna let this continue cooking until the onion is nice and translucent, where it gets all soft and all the like juices come out and really flavor the meat. A little bit more salt just to get the onions going. Meat facial. That sounds really bad. That was so bad. You can slowly see that the onions are starting to break down. Little by little, they're starting to get a little translucent. At that point, you could go ahead and add your garlic. As you see, it's a mystery amount of garlic, right? It's just a pound of, like a handful of garlic, crushed garlic. That's exactly what I'm gonna write down below for this recipe, is a handful of crushed garlic. Use your imagination. You could see how much I'm adding. You could add more, you could add less. In my opinion, more is better. So just plop it in there. Okay. And we're just gonna mix it around. I think it's really nice when the spaghetti is super garlicky because it's gonna cut the sweetness of the Filipino spaghetti. All right, the sauce component. You can use whatever tomato sauce base you want. We're staying close to the roots here. In the Philippines, we just have good old canned tomato sauce. Just good old Hunt's, you know, the cheap kind. That's it, okay? You can use what RAL's, that $11 bottle. You could do a homemade sauce. Do you boo? But we're keeping authentic. We're doing that canned sauce. So 2 parts of your canned sauce to half of whatever can you're using of water. Star of the show. Make room, guys. Clear the way for banana ketchup. Yes, banana ketchup. You know, I thought growing up everybody knew what banana ketchup was, and then finally finding out that I guess this is not a thing. Like, I really did not know people did not know of banana ketchup. I really didn't know this was solely a Filipino invention, okay? So this is what makes Filipino spaghetti Filipino. This is what gives it that sweetness, that very unique flavor, is banana. Not get it on my white shirt and just tap, tap, tap. Now, do they sell these in a squeeze bottle form? Maybe. Have I seen a squeeze bottle form of this? Never. I almost feel like the creator of 𝐥𝐢𝐤𝐿 really just likes us to suffer and really try to like get the product out there. Some tomato paste. I would say like 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. This is concentrated tomato flavor. This helps cut the sweetness a little bit, and you could really taste the tomatoey, because again, we're not using tomato ketchup, we're using banana ketchup, so we want to reinforce the tomato sauce with tomato. Got it? And we're gonna let it cook. I would say let's let it cook for about 10 minutes. Before we do that, we're gonna add 2 of my personal favorite ingredients. A little bit of soy sauce, okay? A little bit of soy sauce. The soy sauce acts as not only the salty component to your spaghetti, but it adds that umami-ness that I feel like when you go to a very specific red bee Filipino fast food chain lacks. So I think the umami aspect of soy sauce really helps cut the jarring sweetness of a banana ketchup. And then my favorite ingredient, chicken powder. Chicken bouillon powders. And as it cooks down, as the flavors really meld, you might want to add more salt. Instead of adding salt, add soy sauce. Forget, we got our weenies. So we're gonna go, and surprisingly, still white. Oh my God. Come on, what do you top spaghetti with? Cheese, right? You could use Parmesan cheese. Don't do anything too fancy, okay? Look at this. You already know this is not a fancy Italian Michelin star spaghetti. No need to go above and beyond getting an expensive Parmigiano Reggiano or a Pecorino Romano. You could do Kraft, like that green cheese, or you could really get super processed and get processed, pasteurized, plastic cheese. I call it plastic cheese because it does kind of have a plastically texture. If you're familiar with like Kraft singles, that's this. Now, notoriously, the Philippines has a cheese called Eden cheese. Now, if you could get your hands on Eden cheese, circle back to this. Not fancy, nor does your actual noodles, okay? Now, you can mix the spaghetti with the sauce. I don't think we like it like that. At least, that's how my parents always served it. You just want to get, you know, a disgustingly amount of spaghetti on your plate. As you like. I like a lot. And then piece of resistance cheese. Now ideally you want a bigger grater. Please use a bigger grater. But and there you have it. Good old-fashioned Filipino spaghetti. Sauce. We really want to top it off with a hot dog. And cheers. Filipino spaghetti. Yeah, it's great. I promise, I swear it's great. I'm just so used to this flavor. I like the spaghetti the way that I do it because it's not too sweet. Even though you're adding ketchup to it, the fact that we're adding the tomato paste, the soy sauce, the chicken bouillon, we're layering the flavors, it really accentuates the sweetness of a tomato, right? So, don't forget to subscribe and like to this video. If you want more fun, interesting Filipino food like this, or if you just like watching me, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye!